सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। अस्मद्गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः। भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते। भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते। सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुग्रिन्करणे। मूढजहीहि धनागमतृष्णा कुरु सद्बुद्धिं मनसि वितृष्णाम्। यल्लभसे निजकर्मोपात्तं वित्तं तेन विनोदय चित्तम्। नारीस्तनभरनाभिदेशं दृष्ट्वा मागामोहावेशम्। एतन्मांसवसादविकारं मनसि विचिन्तय वारं वारम्। नलिनीदलगतजलमतितरलं तद्वज्जीवितमतिशयचपलम्। विद्धि व्याध्यभिमानग्रस्तं लोकं शोकहतं च समस्तम्। यावद्वित्तोपार्जनसक्तः तावन्निजपरिवारो रक्तः। पश्चाजीवति जर्जरदेहे वार्तां कोऽपि न पृच्छति गेहे। यावत् पवनो निवसति देहे तावत् पृच्छति कुशलं गेहे। गतवति वायो देहापाये भार्या बिभ्यति तस्मिन् काये। बालस्तावत् क्रीडासक्तः तरुणस्तावत् तरुणीसक्तः। वृद्धस्तावच्चिन्तासक्तः परमे ब्रह्मणि कोऽपि न सक्तः। काते कान्ता कस्ते पुत्रः संसारोऽयमतीव विचित्रः। कस्य त्वं कः कुत आयातः तत्त्वं चिन्तय तदिह भ्रातः। सत्सङ्गत्वे निस्सङ्गत्वं निस्सङ्गत्वे निर्मोहत्वम्। निर्मोहत्वे निश्चलतत्त्वं निश्चलतत्त्वे जीवन्मुक्तिः। वयसि गते कः कामविकारः शुष्के नीरे कः कासारः। क्षीणे वित्ते कः परिवारः ज्ञाते तत्त्वे कः संसारः। मा कुरु धनजनयौवनगर्वं हरति निमेषात् काल सर्वम्। मायामयमिदमखिलं बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा। दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायातः। कालः क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः तदपि न मुञ्चत्याशावायुः। काते कान्ता धनगतचिन्ता वातुलकिन्तव नास्ति नियन्ता। त्रिजगति सज्जनसङ्गतिरेक भवति भवार्णवतरणे नौका। जटिलो मुण्डीलुञ्छितकेशः काषायाम्बरबहुकृतवेषः पश्यन्नपि न अपश्यन्नपि च न पश्यति मूढः उदरनिमित्तं बहुकृतवेषः अङ्गङ्गलितं पलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चत्याशापिण्डम्. How long it had got disconnected? It had got disconnected, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I continued till 15. I continued till 15. I can't hear you. Anyway.
Sir, will you teach?
Okay. Are you able to hear?
Yes, sir. Right now we are able to hear you.
Sorry?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Okay. Okay. Just 1 second. Let me see if this has got disconnected. Right. Okay. Yeah. So we saw from very innate needs, which is the third shloka, ahara nidra bhayamaitunancha samanametat pashuvirnarana nari stanabhara nabhi desham drishtva maga mohavesha. Then after that, if we say that no, I have a lot of money, I have earned a lot. So he says, Yavad no. Before that, understand that Nalini dalagata jalamati taralam. This life is so fragile. And whatever that little time from that whole big time frame when you see, it is just a speck of time we are there in this Janma. Okay. If you consider Brahmaji is 100 years, how big is? My connectivity is jumping. Yeah, I know YouTube is going on, but the Zoom seems to be just disconnecting and reconnecting again. My Wi-Fi is very, very weak. It's gone. Anyway, let us see how it goes. So, if you look at the whole time frame, our one Janma is hardly, it is like gone. It is so fragile. Nalini dalagata jalamati taralam. In that Janma also, if you magnify and see, most of the time is gone with Vidhi Vyadhi Abhimana Grastam Shoka Samastam Lokam. Okay, where is the time for Bhaja Govindam? Where he says, there is a very, very, very short span of time you get. Don't miss that to pray Bhaja Govindam. Submit to the Ishvara. Then he says, he says, when you look at this lifespan, if you feel that no, I only bother about this life, I have got enough, I have earned a lot. He says, understand that yavat vittoparjana saktaha tavan nija parivaro raktaha. Even you may have tons of money, but if you stop earning, no one has time for you in the family, in the friends. You get sidelined. That is your reality. That means you have spent a big time of your only in this earning. Until you are earning, people will bother about you. Once you stop earning, no one values you. If you say, okay, I have enough money and I have got my wife to bother about, he says, yavat pavano nivasati dehe. One after the other, one hammer is waiting for you. इधर से छूट गया तो दूसरा हैमर खड़ा है. यावत् पवनो निवसति देहे तावत् पृच्छति कुशलम गेहे गतवति वा यो देहापाये भार्या बिभ्यति तस्मिन् काये. I think we have already seen this. So bharya bibyati tasmin kaye, the fear of unknown. Till now this fellow was only limited to this body. I know that he is not capable. Even if I run away, he cannot come and catch me because he is an old guy. He needs someone to stand and walk also. Now he is out of this body. Now I cannot run. All the things what I have done I remember, and that is why fear comes in. Bharya bibyati tasmin kaye. Why? Now he is beyond this, which means after your death is there, no one is going to bother about it. For whom are you doing all this? We spend throughout our life either for the stomach or for the relation or for the fame and name. All these are going to go away. What is going to come with you, that you have not earned. Correct? What is that? Mritva Kashtaloshta. What is that? Very nice shloka is that. Wait. Anyone remembers that? I'll tell you. मृतं शरीरमुत्सृज्य काष्ठलोष्ट समंक्षितौ विमुखा बांधवा यान्ति धर्मस्तम अनुगच्छति. A very, very beautiful one. You can write it and take, and that is a reality. मृतं शरीरमुत्सृज्य काष्ठलोष्ट समंक्षितौ विमुखा बांधवा यान्ति धर्मस्तम अनुगच्छति. Okay. मृतं शरीरम उत्सृज्य. Utsrijya means what? Utsrijya means coming out. Okay. That means mritam shariram utsrijya. When you die and that Atma is out, when you say prana chala gaya, when it comes out. How are you? Kashta loshta samam kshitav. In the space when you see a dead log, you are like that. Everyone will look at you like a dead log, nothing else. Correct? till you're alive, they will ask, how is uncle so and so, how is Mr. so and so, how are you this, how are you with the name, how are you sir. But after you die, when is the body going to be removed? Do you understand this? The moment your name and all is gone, they will never say, when is Rajesh going to be cremated? No, no, no. When is the body going to be cremated? Everything becomes common. Why? You are nothing else other than a dead log. लकड़े को कैसा जलाते वैसा जला के तुमको खत्म कर रहे हो. Finish. And that's the reality. So, what happens at that time? Few people who are called Bandhavaha, Bandhujanaha. Bandhava means who are very close to you, Priya. That means friends and relatives. Vimukhaha. They turn their face after lighting the fire on you. तुम्हें जलने के लिए छोड़ के उन लोग मुंह मुड़ के अपना काम के लिए निकल जाते. तुम्हारा साथ तो कोई नहीं आता है, तो तुम्हारे साथ क्या आएगा? What comes with you? Dharmastam anugacchati. What comes with you is only the dharma what you do. The karma phala will come with you. So, throughout my janma, when I was born, I started learning for whom? Parents. Then, after that, I had a very significant time of mine. I was spending it for whom? The company. Then I got married. I was working for my better half. Then children. I was working for the family. I had no time for myself. And when the time comes, Vimukha Bandhavaschaiva. जिसके लिए पूरा किया था उन लोग तो मुंह मोड़ के जाने वाले, साथ में आ नहीं सकते हैं. ये नियति है. That is how that Prakriti is. What can come with you? Dharmastam anugacchati. अभी कितना डीमैट करके रखा है. You know डीमैट? Shares have to be dematerialized. Then only you can trade. क्रेडिट कार्ड में कितना भरा है? हाउ मच धर्मा क्रेडिट कार्ड इज फिल्ड नाउ? अरे देखा, उस पे तो नेगेटिव बैलेंस है. धर्मस्तम अनुगच्छति, जाने के लिए क्या नेगेटिव बैलेंस है? इसके लिए तो यम धर्मराजा खींच के लेके जाते हैं. गुड फॉर नथिंग, आई विल पुल यू एंड गो. इवन योर धर्मा इज नॉट पुशिंग यू टू कम विथ मी, आई हैव टू पुल यू. समझ में आ रहा है? दिस इज द रियलिटी ऑफ द लाइफ. इज दिस लाइफ टू बी लेड लाइक दिस इज द क्वेश्चन ही इज आस्किंग. और शुड यू एटलीस्ट थिंक भज गोविंदम फॉर अ मोमेंट ऑफ टाइम? थिंक व्हाई, what is the purpose of this life? How much more he can be in a nice beautiful tone, harsh. जोर का झटका धीरे से लगे बोलते हैं ना, वैसा है ये. वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग वर्ड्स ही हैज टोल्ड, बट वी ऑल लव द ट्यून ऑफ इट. राइट? भज गोविंदम, भज गोविंदम. व्हाट डिड ही से? कुछ मालूम नहीं है. ट्यून अच्छा है. शुरुआत के लिए ट्यून से सीखो, बट उसके बाद क्या सीखा है वो अमल करो. मेक सेंस? Okay. From there, what is the next? He goes, Balastavat Kridasa, correct? Correct na? Balastavat only na? Next.
Yes.
Yavat Pavano, correct. Balastavat Kridasaktaha Tarunastavat Tarunisaktaha Vruddhastavat Chintasaktaha Parame Brahmani Kopi Nasaktaha. In all these four stanzas, the four lines of the stanza, this word comes Saktaha. In Bhagavad Gita, this word Saktaha will come in many places. Asaktaha, Saktaha, Saktah Karmanya Vidvamsaha. Saktaha. You know, Saktaha means what? Saktaha. Anyone knows what is the meaning? Huh? Attachment. Attachment is called Saktaha. Extremely attached is called Asaktaha. Okay. Now, there was one nice way to connect to people. A person is a Upanyasaka. Upanyasa is giving the moral in a very lucid way, like where people will get engrossed and they will just easily make it more palatable to people. He says, when a person is born, he gets 3 ships. Okay. First ship, when the person is born, is called relationship. My uncle, my grandfather, my grandmother, my maternal, my atya, however useless they are, you cannot sever that because it is come with you. When you are born, that ship has come with you. Relationship. Correct? Then this person grows. Okay. No, sorry. Relationship comes later. First this boy grows or this child grows. The first ship which comes is friendship. So in that ship he goes. थोड़ा दूर जाता है. And then Tarunastavat Taruni Saktaha. With that relationship comes another ship. He moves from a friendship to relationship. Okay. This relationship, that ship is moved by a fish. When the ship is going, it is moved by a big fish. You know which is this fish? Selfish. The selfish moves the relationship. Okay. In this particular sea, there is no place for one thing. Worship. If you are in friendship, relationship, correct? There is no place for worship. Because that is available not in this sea. For that you have to go to an ocean. That is called devotion. See how nicely he is taking it? If you have devotion, then one ship will take you which is called worship. Are we able to get this? How nicely, subtly he has given the message. Okay. Because when you are born, this friendship and relationship gives you something called saktaha. Okay. In Tamil, this attachment is called what you know. In Tamil, whoever knows Tamil, it is called pasham. Asha, pasha, they will say pasha. Another meaning for passion is what you know? That green moss which forms in rain, on which if you keep your leg, you will slip. Pashi. Okay. So this relationship and attachment is like that moss जिसका ऊपर पाव रखा तो स्लिप होएगा. And if you have to remove that moss, he says you have to put a bleaching powder. What bleaching powder is there to remove such a moss? Bhaja Govindam, bleaching powder. When you put, this moss will go. How nicely it is given, see. This is what Acharya also says. Balastavat krida saktaha. When I am a child, I am very attached to playing, friendship. Okay. Tarunastavat taruni saktaha. Relationship. Clear? Do you want the meaning? Tarunastavat taruni saktaha? Okay. Vriddhastavat chinta saktaha. Even if you don't want, this is going to come. Okay. Parame Brahmani kopina saktaha. Brahmani, Parame Brahmani kaha api na saktaha. No one is attached to this Brahman, but all are attached to various things in life. At childhood, when you are a youth, when you are old, but with Bhagavan, no one has time to get attached. There are two ways to look at this. These are natural. Every child is attached to the toys and play. Every youth is attached to the opposite person. Every old person is attached to चिंता. तो ये तो पारंपरिक है, धरोहर में मिला है हमें, तो वी शुड कंटिन्यू इट. समझ में आ रहा है? वन वे ऑफ लुकिंग. क्या करें, उम्र हो गया तो चिंता आएगी. बचपन में बच्चे लोग के साथ में तो किसके साथ जुड़ेंगे, राइट? द अदर वेज, दिस इज प्राकृतिक, दिस इज नेचुरल. If I know something is natural, cannot I make it samskriti? Cannot I get samskara? Okay, as a child I don't understand, but as I slowly start growing, cannot I invest some SIP plan so that when I become Vriddha, I can slowly manage and reduce this chinta. Look at yourself, how much a daredevil you were there 10 years back, and for the same thing, how much fearful you have become. Irrespective of the age, doesn't matter. Think. What you used to just do without thinking, now you will think 10 times. नहीं ऐसा करूँ नहीं करूँ नहीं बाबा. And even to that extent we tell, oh, तभी वो उम्र में सब करते थे, अभी कुछ नहीं. भाई चिंता सकता, fear, Unknowingly it has gotten. Who can remove this fear? Who can remove this fear? Who can remove this selfish? Which bleaching powder is required? For that you have to go to devotion with worship. The more that happens, not when you get old. Our standard dialogue is what? We will start everything once we retire. Correct? That means when I am useless, I start worship. Bhagavan says, you are useless. I have got better people to give something. वो भी व्यवहार कर रहा है ना. अभी देखो, when you go to Tirupati and you stand there, you are 75-year-old. There, jargandi, 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 keep moving. Correct? You cannot even वो धक्का सह नहीं पाते हो. In front of you, another one 35-year-old person is coming with maybe about 5 kilograms of gold. Who will be given priority? Even Bhagavan says, I am going to give this person only priority. Bhagavan will say, Jargandi, Jargandi, you are useless. When you were supposed to give, that time you were Tarunastavat Taruni Saktaha, Vriddhastavat Chinta Sakaha, that time you are coming to me. This person at least in 35 is coming and giving the gold. थोड़ा कुछ तो दिया, भले चोरी का माल है, दे के तो जा रहा है. Let me look at it. बरोबर है ना? If you look at it from a pure transaction, if when we can behave that way, why Bhagavan cannot behave that way? Right? So if you want Bhagavan to help, then you have to start worship when you are young, not when you are old. When you understand that time itself, we have to start that. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Moodhamate Samprapte Sannihite Kale Nahi Nahi Rakshati Balaha Yuvaha Vriddaha Nahi Rakshati. Is it clear? Okay. Then he comes back to that relationship only, and that selfish in the next shloka. Kate kanta kaste putraha samsaroyam ativa vichitraha. Kate kanta. When you say this is my wife, who is this? Who is your wife? Kaste putraha. Who is your son? To say this is my wife, this is my son, isn't it ativa vichitraha? Lot of an amusement in it. Right? Now you tell me, everyone has a locker in the back. Correct? What do you say? My locker numbers. Is it your locker or is it the bank's locker? In bank's locker, your gold is there. Your silver is there. Your diamonds are there. Your papers are there. But whose locker it is? But how do we tell? My locker. Correct? My locker number is so and so. And that bank fellow also, after taking an agreement, that it is not belonging to you. Whenever we want, we will take it back. Every time they will sign, oh, you are the owner of the locker. Okay, show your identity, we will allow you. So two documents pooling each other. So true. Hey, same way when you say my house, what is your house? The four walls, ऊपर का छत, नीचे का floor, all these are shared with your neighbors. आपका क्या है? My house. Same way, काते कांता. Okay. यथा काष्ठं च समेयातां महोदधौ समेत्य च व्यपेयातां तद्वद्भूत समागमः. You know, earlier this big logs, how it is transported, even now that big logs, really big ones, how are they transported? Through the water. पूरा का पूरा काट के छोड़ देते, in the downstream it will start flowing down. Kashtam means a very big log, heavy. Maybe 2 elephants are required to pull it. It's a very heavy thing and a long one. Mahodadau means the sea or the river, big flowing water, the Ganges or something. Yatha kashtam cha sameyatam mahodadau. In that flow, they both come together, they hit, sametyacha vyapeyatam, and they separate. Tadvad bhuta samagama. What we call people connected to each other is all like this only. Kashtam cha, in the samsara they come, hit and move. Correct? And in that time we say my biography, all my, my wife, my child, my son, my daughter. Ask that question. Kate Kanta. Who is your wife? Kaste Putraha. Samsaroyam Ativa Vichitraha. Why? When you say my wife, my son, the question turns one step behind. Kasyaha tvam kuta ayata. Who are you? To say mine, first who are you? Koham. Aham kaha. Soham. Saha aham. Aham saha. Hamsaha. Hamsa soham hamsaha. Koham aham saha hamsaha. Here this aham is vachyartha or lakshyartha? Is this confusing? These questions are confusing or is it clear? When you say, this is my wife, this is my son, the question comes, who are you? From where did you come? Where are you going to go? Correct? And the answer, the same question was asked by Govinda Bhagavat Pada to Adi Shankara when he comes to meet him as the teacher. Kutastvam kastvam kuta ayataha kintu namataha. Who are you? From where have you come? What is your purpose of coming here? And if we will be there, we will start. I am the son of so and so, daughter of so and so. I have completed this course and that course, and I have got B grade, and I have got gold medal here, and I have done this and that, and one full biography. And the teacher is not interested to hear that. The boy's answer was, na punyam, na papam, na saukhyam, na dukkham. न भोजनं नैव भोक्तं न भोज्य. Then who are you? Chidananda Rupaha Shivasyekalokamam. I am that Chitswarupam. If this is the answer given by the student as an introduction to the teacher, what is expected by the teacher to teach such a student? That means the student has come well prepared. He has learnt everything. Then why did he come? If he knows Atma Jnanam, Brahma Jnanam, why did he come? Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. Tadvidhi pranipatena, because only when you get sampradaya with knowledge, that Atma Vidya is useful. Without a guru, how much ever you know it, it is useless. Only difference is it has become very easy for guru. Teaching him is revision for guru. That's all. Why? There is no question. Why? The student knows everything. Then why? Simply a revision. Then only the completion of that learning happens. Able to understand this. So, the question is, who am I? If that is known, then there is a meaning to this is mind. Adhara and Adheyam. Mind is a Adheyam on the Adhara called I. If I doesn't exist, where does mind exist? Are you able to get? That is why he says, Samsaram Ativa Vichitraha. In our transactional world, the samsara is Ativa Vichitraha. Noun becomes the adjective, adjective turns to the noun. Isn't it Vichitraha? Do you remember? Adjective turning noun and noun turning adjective. Instead of telling bangly gold, we say golden bangle. Sab ulta pulta. Correct? Exactly like that. Where is the question of mama when aham itself is not known? So he gives a question. Slowly from all this external, he has come to a paramarthika question in this shloka. Kasyastvam kuta ayataha tattvam chintaya tadiha bhrataha. Think that. Ask that question. Make an inquiry. You are ignorant about yourself, but you are hooking on to everything with you, saying it is mine. Will that be Shashwata? When you know who are you, easily you will drop the rest like a hot potato, because they actually seemingly exist, in reality never exist. Are you able to get this? He has gone to that who am I question straight in the 6th shloka, after moving through Vyavahara, going to innermost Paramarthika quest. Right? Each one is a question. When he comes to that very final question with that attachment, next is coming that when you talk of attachment, my attachment, who are you? Okay, is it clear? Okay. From here, straight away he says, if you want to know yourself, you have to move in a particular path. If you want this Atma Jnanam to know, there is only one part. What? Satsangatve Nissangatvam. Nissangatve Nirmohatvam. Nirmohatve Nischalatatvam. Nischalatatve Jivan Muktihi. So, that quest, Koham, for that required sadhanas, and that nishtha, once you get that answer, is what is coming in the next shloka. Sadhanas which are required, that means you need to be very clear. If you want the answer of Koham, this you will have to do, and when you do this, the benefit is Jivan Mukti. Understanding Koham, what is the use of it? Jivan Mukti. Is it clear? Satsangatve Nissangatva. First of all, you need to have Sat Sangaha. Satam tu Sangaha. Sat means what? Good, divine, spiritual, pure. Sangaha, association. So one needs to have association with a good company, which is pure, with values, with divine, with discipline. Okay. Sat Sangaha, Satvika Sangaha. Okay. Why can't we continue that only? That means I have taken a ticket for Delhi, but I like the Hapda Jalebi of Ahmedabad. डेरा डाल के बैठ गया उधर ही. सत्संग बहुत अच्छा है, भजन करते रहो. समझ में आ रहा है? That means I have entered that without a focus, without an objective. You enter a school with an objective to graduate and come out, or to pass and come out of a particular standard, 10th standard, bolo 12th. You enter that way, right? But if you do not know what is the objective, you will just be there only. क्या है रोज कैंटीन में जाने का स्कूल का? क्यों? I like that canteen. अरे but is that the purpose you entered the school for? Right? So satsangatve. From there you have to move to nissangatvam. That means no association. Good, bad, otherwise everything is aham brahmasmi. There is a question of association. So first is we have to learn to break this something called association itself. Association is group of people having some certain like-mindedness. Affiliation. I belong to this. Okay. Anything wherever you talk about your identity is only an association. Can you talk of your Vyavaharika identity without association? Tell me. Anything you take. What is the reason why association is there for everything? In Vyavahara, you can never make a statement I. You will always start with my. My name is so and so. First association. My. समझ में आ रहा है? Mama namaha, my. Itself is an association. Association with the body. Because then the other person identifies this body and then calls the same name. If that body has changed, the name changes. There is an association with this body, with this name, right? If that itself is an association, what to talk about others? So he says slowly we have to get disassociated. Satsangatve nissangatva. First go with external people. There do satsanga. Don't come to disassociation with the body. That is for giving an example to tell you that first is you have proper sangha with the right people. Then learn to drop that also. Nissanga. That means everyone are more or less equal to me. When everyone are equal, what will it lead to? Nirmohatva. What is moha? Delusion. What is delusion? जो सच नहीं है उसे सच मान के चलना डेल्यूशन है, उसे मोह कहते हैं. जो रियल नहीं है उसे रियल मान के चलना मोह कहते हैं. ऑल रिलेशनशिप एंड ऑल अटैचमेंट मोह है बिकॉज दे आर नॉट रियल. Any doubt on this? Anything what you refer to belongs to Prakriti. And what is Prakriti called? Maya. What is the definition of Maya? Sannapya sannahyubhayatmikano भिन्नाप्य भिन्ना ह्युभयात्मिकानो सांगाप्यनंगा ह्युभयात्मिकानो महाद्भुता अनिर्वचनीय माया. I can experience it, but my logic fails to explain it. I cannot be sure whether it is this or that, but I see it is there. Whether it is a rope or a snake, I am not sure, but I see something is there. That is delusion. And that delusion comes with sangha, association. So if association is not there, delusion also will not be there. Okay. When moha goes out, then your mind becomes equanimous. Right? Clean mind, pure mind. Washing powder निर्मा से धोया हुआ सफेद मन, शुभ्र मन. बोला ना भगवान नामा ब्लीचिंग पाउडर डाल के धोया हुआ, नो स्टेन, अकल्मष, samyatendriya. So many words are there. That mind becomes equanimous. When mind becomes equanimous, nischala tattve jivan mukti. How quickly he has given, see, right from external sangha direct to mukti in 4 lines. So, koham question asked in the previous, kasyastvam kaha kuta ayataha. The answer is identify yourself and get liberated and forget it. Here and now, no posthumous award. Is it clear? Each of these shlokas, isn't it going very, very, very strong, sharp, going inside and very focused? Huh? Only when you put the content of each, then you know how he is making big, big leaps and moving straight up to moksha. That sutra is there behind it. There is a sutra behind it. It is not just, see, whenever someone creates, there is a sutra behind that person on which he has created. So you can see the moti or the flower but you can't see the thread. You have to understand the thread from the flowers analyzing it. So when you analyze the stanza, there is a sutra behind it. There is a thought process he has got. And catching that thought process is important. Is it clear? Slowly Bhaja Govindam is getting very tough and heavy. Yavat vitto parjana saktaha, oh very nice, very nice. Slowly when it comes to kasyastvam kaha kuta ayataha, no one is seen, okay, नींद आ रहा है अभी थोड़ा हेवी हो गया है. इधर भूख लगा बोल के नींद आ रहा है या खा के बैठा इसके लिए नींद आ रहा है. और सर इधर कस्यस्त्वं कहा कुत आयातः चालू किए. महा मुसीबत. Most dry portion. Who am I? The whole Upanishad is sitting only for that. And Adi Shankara in 4 lines kundal diya hai. Satsangatve nissangatvam nissangatve nirmohatvam nirmohatve nischalitatvam nischalitatve jivan mukti. What did the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita talk about at the last? Anyone remembers? 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita in the last, when he is talking about Kama esha krodha esha. He is giving hierarchy. Some hierarchy is given there. End. Go to the end. Dhumena Briyate and all is much earlier. Last 3 shlokas of the 3rd chapter. Session court, high court, supreme court, all sequence starts there.
Indriyani Paranyahu.
Indriyani Paranyahu. Indriyebhyah param manaha. Manasastu para buddhihi. Yo buddhe paratastu saha. Indriyani parani ahu. इंद्रियेभ्यः परम मनः. इंद्रिय का ऊपर जो है अथॉरिटी मन. मन का ऊपर कौन है? मनसस्तु परा बुद्धि ही. उसका भी ऊपर कौन है? यो बुद्धे परतस्तु सह आत्मा. एवं बुद्धे परम बुद्ध्वा. अंडरस्टैंड दैट. व्हाट इज दैट para buddhi? Who are you? Before Indriyani Paranyahu, there were 2 more stanzas. What is that? Kama. Right, go after that. Much after that. Tasyadhisthanamuchyate etairbhimohayatyesha jnanamavritya dehinam. Correct?
Yes.
After that? Niyamya bharatarshava papmanam prajahihyenam jnana vijnana nashanam. इधर जितना पॉजिटिव बोला है, हाउ इट फॉल्स डाउन नेगेटिव उधर बोल रहे हैं. सत्संगत्वे निस्संगत्वम निस्संगत्वे निर्मोहत्वम. Exactly opposite is told here. How it can fall down. Connect these shlokas. 4-5 shlokas there and take this. You will see a connection. One is talking of the positive part of it, how to get Jivan Mukti. The other person is saying if you don't take care of it, you will fall down. Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter. Last 5 shlokas, you will get your answer there. Very connected to this one. And there also in 5 shlokas, he starts from Indriya straight, goes up to Atma. In the 5th line, it is Atma straight. Big jumps. Okay. Here it's a practical application. What to do, there it is theory. Here, satsangatve nissangatvam. That means when you, every sangha comes, any association, you have to use viveka. Is it meaningful to me? You know, there is a very nice thing which one person told. Someone comes and tells you, I want to tell you something. What will we tell? Yeah, tell me. That person says, ask 3 questions. First, is it going to benefit me? By knowing that, is it going to benefit me? If the answer is yes, go to the next question. Is it going to benefit you? If the answer is yes, then go to the next question. By me knowing it, is it going to benefit me? By me knowing it, is it going to benefit you? By, is it a truth which I need to know? Neither I am benefited nor you are benefited, but if it is a truth, I need to know. Is it a truth? In these 3 questions, if anything is not ticked, you don't need to know it. Simple, na? Think. That is how we can apply it. Ask the question, do we need it? Who is benefited by it? Leave it, drop it. That is where satsangatve nissangatve. I have to benefit satsangatve, no problem. By dropping them, I am benefiting, hence nissangatva. Because again that becomes, I will only go to sat people and asat people. That means if you say satsanga, there is also asat group of people. I may not have sangha, but in my mind that discrimination has come already. And that should not come. There is no one useless. As Swami Chinmayananda says, they are all used less. There is no one useless. They are used less. That means whose problem it is. The person who is using does not know how to use. Correct? Someone says he is a useless. And if you say he is used less, where is the problem now? It is my ability to make use of that person, right? So it is turning now. So there is nothing useless in this world. Make sense? Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. 9 shlokas over. Because there is nothing more to explain. You have to understand it, after that implement it. The value is known. You don't have to give a reference. There is no question on this. Everyone agrees that this is a value. Keep moving. Understand it, keep moving. Implement it. Okay? Chalo. Shubharatri. Okay. Next Saturday, no class. Huh? I forgot to mention. Next Saturday, Sunday, there won't be classes. I am traveling. Okay. Chalo.
Morning also.
Morning also. Next Friday itself I will be going. So I am at Teni. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the 3 days no class. I will anyway mention it.